Good morning, March 13th, 2012, freeyourselfromyourself.com video blog. Hi. A couple days ago, there was a parent. I work at a soccer club. I'm a senior administrator and senior staff coach at a soccer club. And there was a parent who called the club because of a canceled practice that he didn't get information about. And he was furious. And that anger was directed toward me because I answered the phone. Now, the way that I can sabotage my own life is by reacting to that anger, internalizing his frustration, and then reacting in ways that become exaggerated. One of my propensities would be to things to become very black and white and very exaggerated. And so what could happen in this kind of a situation is that this individual could express an extreme amount of anger, and instead of being able to sit back, understand that this person may be blowing off steam, that something else may be going on in this person's life, whatever, and not internalize it, I could react back, could get into a screaming match, and all of a sudden I'm calling the president of the club and saying, this is ridiculous, if this is going to be the way things are, I quit. That would be a pattern of mine, a self-defensive pattern from when I was little, right? I mean, when you're 7, 8, 9 years old, you take your ball and you go home. Now, in the 8 practices that I talk about in this blog, on this website, to try and not sabotage oneself, one of the biggest, and it's step 1, it's practice number 1, is don't believe everything you think. Something pops into my mind, I shouldn't attach myself to that, because it may, after 24 or 36 or 48 hours of reflection, or even 2 hours, it may become very clear that that was an instantaneous reaction to something, an old, archaic way of reacting, a way that I reacted when I was 7, 8, 9, 12 years old, that no longer is applicable. So, there's not much more to say about that. This gentleman had was very angry at things going on with the soccer club, directed it toward me. I tried to stay as calm as I could, to point out A, B, and C, to stick to the facts. I contacted the club president and said, this is what happened, this is how I deal with these kinds of situations. I try to stick with the facts and not respond in an emotional way. And to not get into any, just to say, push it away for an entire day so that everything calms down, and so that an individual like me who has a gut reaction, if I react to that gut reaction and act on that gut reaction, I sabotage my own success. It's a very good job here. Why would I want to sabotage that job? Because I'm having an archaic response to stimuli. So, don't believe everything you think. Don't respond to everything you think. Take a second, sit back, take a day, take a week, and sit. Do I always do it? No, of course not. And that's one of the reasons that if I, kind of go through a litany, and I'm almost 50 years old, you go through the story of my professional and pre-professional life, and there are a lot of places in which I have sabotaged my own success because I have immediately attached myself to a situation, reacted to it, and ended up in an even worse predicament. Anyway, that's all I've got this morning. I hope you have a great week. It's going to be beautiful up here. Bye.